Roleplay and sound adventure begins now.
Hello everyone, this is Mark Paracini with the Ambient Realms. I'm just showing off Puffin, which is a Adobe Flash player with compatibility to HTML5. And Puffin is a free app. If you choose to download it, it's only a few dollars, and I'll give you a little bit more performance power. And what this is, Puffin is allowing us to do on iOS or smartphone is to go to the Ambient Realms webpage and play multiple tracks of streaming. With Safari, Google, and some of the other programs for iOS and smartphone, they will only play back monophonic sound samples. So Puffin, I put a link on our webpage, and it's under the support tab, and you can download it directly. Install that on your smartphone, iOS, and you're able to stream audio simultaneously in the polyphonic playback. So here we're going to go to login, and this is where you'll put in your user information, create your user account and your own password. Like I said, Gameplay Live is free, and here you'll find, it'll load up. Okay, so in this page here, you have all the board games. You see that Dungeons and Dragons is coming soon, and Pathfinder. Those are, you know, the deeply rooted sound sample sets. And then we have Black Box and Red Box on there. And with Dungeons and Dragons, we're really waiting for 5th edition for that release to. But a lot of the monsters will port over. Anyway, X-Wing, the miniatures game, is on there as well. And this is all free to play live. And if you choose to purchase sound sets, all the sound sets are on there for people who want to do like your own kind of custom thing. But none of the intellectual property that's protected by any of these publishers is available for purchase. That's only available for live playing and streaming, so all of us can get on board on the website and play live. Anyway, here we go. We got Dungeon Command series. We have Wrath of our Charlatan. So we just click on that pad. So here you have Dungeon Master. Technically in this board game there is no Dungeon Master, but we need somebody to host the game. And I'll click that tab on in a second, and that'll take you to pretty much all the adventures and templates and monster encounters and so forth. And a bunch of gizmos and weapons and ambience and music. So some really cool stuff there. Then like with the player characters, when you're playing, that will go to, say, if you pick like an arcane, this will go through to the multiplayer character page. And give that a second. Okay, so this, you recognize some of the icons that go with the game. And each one has its 10 cards to load up. So there's a variety. You see how the background is a little grayed out right now, but that's due to graphic processor of your hardware device. Okay, and so let's just kind of go. You can see here's a variety of the characters, and then it says all sounds aligned with board game cards. Each player character has 10 cards, starting top to bottom, at will, daily, and utility powers. Pretty straightforward and easy to use. And of course this is all intellectual property of Dungeons and Dragons. That's why it's just free to play online. It cannot be purchased in our sound packs. You just do the streaming here. And a variety of the other characters and so forth. So it just gives you the cards with some sound effects that we've designed to go along with the gameplay, just to add that, added extra excitement and really kind of boost up the fun and tabletop adventures with the sound element involved. Okay, so we'll go back, and like I said, each one of those little tabs, we'll go back into Wrath of our Charlatan.
Your role-playing sound adventure begins now.
We'll go back into Wrath of our Charlatan. Okay. Yep. Okay, so let's go. You see all the player characters are there. They all link to that one page. And then Dungeon Master is the host of the board game. Let this load up.
Brave on, adventurers, and good luck.
Okay, so you see under here, that's little graphic lag here. Okay, so under this page here, we have all the different adventures laid out, and then over on this column is the board game gizmos, some counter cards and stuff like that. So we put little effects for each level up, and then over here you just click on an adventure.
Adventure 5: The Closed Doors. Why is a section of the dungeon below Firestorm Peak sealed behind closed doors? Enter and discover their terrible secret. Your goal: discover what hides behind the closed doors.
So, I'm playing the sound set through the speaker, which is a monophonic speaker coming out of the iPad itself. Of course, you can plug it in, which we recommend for the the full sound set and the quality. Plug in the headphone out at the top of the iPad into a nice set of speakers. Something with sub would be even nice to even enhance it further. So anyway, here's one of the adventures you can go through, and then down here, so we got a little bit of the graphic lag, and that's based on the hardware. It has nothing to do with the web streaming. And then here's all the monster encounters. So you have, engage 1 or encounter 1, encounter 2, and then a victory for that monster or a death of that monster. Okay? And then further, you have this is music, ambience, and sound effects. So all of this stuff could be, here's war drum. We could trigger that. And let's just pick a cavern sound. Let's get something like an orc shaman. Little thing up here, we can pick something like, hey, we got some treasure.
You have been chosen to draw a treasure card.
So there's a treasure card, poisoned.
You have been poisoned.
Level up.
Level up!
So you can see, you can hear, everything is streaming in real time. Bear in mind, we're coming out of the speakers out of the iPad here, so if I were to plug it in a sound system, we wouldn't have any kind of lag or drop. But everything's running smoothly. Like somebody who is hosting the game, they can run everything from the iPad here and have it plug into your home stereo or whatever. And then the other players can have their iPads or iPhones or whatever set up, or a laptop, and trigger their player character sounds in there to add that extra excitement. So this is, like I said, we're just kind of scratching the surface here, the demo on one of the board games. Same thing applies to Dungeon Command series, Pathfinder stuff. The X-Wing stuff is really cool too. Just kind of go in there real quick.
Welcome to Star Wars X-Wing. May your tactical sound adventure begin now.
So same thing here. You have all the different squadrons and stuff. So let's just take a peek at one. I got a couple of the mixed squadrons and stuff coming in later. So let's just go into a TIE fighter. And there we go. So with the Star Wars stuff, we have all the ships We can turn this music off too. So you can load up a whole bunch of TIE Fighter sounds. We can have some attacking sounds. Load up a bunch of them. Put some X-Wing attacks. Some damage sounds. So we got a battle going on here. I can load some music in. Some TIE Fighter pilot sounds. So I'm shutting down some of the sounds that you're hearing and seeing in real time here. And they have little pause and play buttons so you can see what's playing and what's not. Take that one off. Okay, and then you got the music down here. We'll shut that off. And then just bear in mind too how I was able to use these sound sets. If you look down here on this link, LucasArts made available the Star Wars link where you could go in and access all their sound sets and email it to yourself as a mix. It has like a little mixing program, and so it's all royalty free. And that link is on our webpage if you want to do anything custom. The Star Wars sound sets are not for sale at all, just online for free streaming. We have created stuff to go with it. We've done some ambient backgrounds. We've made some of the backing effects for some of the TIE Fighters and some of these just to kind of fill in what that website didn't have available. But we got everything from their site, which is free to use according to them. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of show off some of the features that are available. This is, like I said, through Puffin. If you install full version of Puffin, it gives you a little better performance, and they're constantly upgrading their Flash media player, and so we'll get more performance as we go into the future here. And as hardware even permits too, this is just really, we're the first out of the gate to do even something like this. We weren't able to do anything like this a year ago, and with HTML5 we're really able to do this multi-streaming application live on the web. So hopefully you've got some information from us here to further your gameplay, and we're just trying to advance the tabletop environment with the sound element and bring it to a whole nother excitement. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you soon. Take care.